My name is Ava. I'm a travel vlogger and writer. This is the story of my journey in a country that is unique and filled with immense beauty. Pakistan, home to over 200 million people. Today, we embark on an ambitious journey. I want to see what Pakistan is really like. This journey will take us from the coastline in the south all the way to the roof of the world. That's the Chinese border, right there. I want to meet the people of Pakistan and from them learn about the culture, history and religions, all of which have shaped the Pakistan of today.
ये खुली फिजा जाने बेफिक्र हवा जाने हमको है कहाँ जाना ये तो रास्ता जाने जाने अब खुदा जाने आगे होगा क्या जाने दिल तो है परिंदा आसमां को मांगे है उमंग जिंदा कैद तोड़ भागे ख्वाब है निगाहों में.
I'm on one of the most epic road trips in the world. The Karakorum Highway cuts through the three greatest mountain ranges on Earth, the Himalayas, the Karakorum, and the Hindu Kush. This 1,300-kilometer superhighway connects Islamabad to the world's highest border at Khunjerab Pass, and finally, Kashgar in Xinjiang, China. I've been on the road for days, and now I'm on my way to Hosani Village in Hunza Valley. Hosani Village shot to fame because of its heart-stopping suspension bridge, which connects the village to the pastures just across the river. The people here are from an ethnic group called Wahi, and their village is an oasis of peace and tranquility. Our local producer's aunt invited us to spend time with her family, which I think is a perfect way to learn about the Wahi way of life. I think this is the house, so let's try and go in and say hello. Ooh. Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, sir. Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Hi. You're welcome.
Hello. Hello, how are you? Hello. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hello. خوش آمدی. خوش باش.
Hello. All right, we're here. So I noticed that, in this living room, you've got all these different levels.
That's right.
So I would be here. Right here.
Gents इस side में बैठेंगे. First, second, third जो भी.
So is this part of the Wahi culture?
Yes. ये apricot है इसको dry apricot. Summer, winter में हम इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं. इसका सूप भी बनाते हैं.
छमास भी बनाते हैं.
Yes.
जूस भी बनाते हैं.
इसका जूस भी बनाते हैं. Very tasty.
The way of the Wahi promotes respect for elders and closeness between family members. Everybody sits together while preparing food.
Why are you not married still? 27 years. If you're going 40, then you're going old.
I have some time. I still have some time. How difficult is life here in the village compared to life in the city?
تعلیم خالگری ریشیر باف اشتجوین نوکری استاره ساکو زمینداری تگوه.
You know, it's pretty amazing that families here not just cook together, but even eat from the same bowl.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम शुक्र खुदाई नियामत दफ़ा बलाए जामत उसूल कुल मुरादत और बरकत रसूल अलंबिया बिस्मिल्लाह अल्लाह अकबर खैर बरकत.
So the whole family has been telling me all morning that I look like this girl who's now studying in America, but she's a local to this village. She looks like me.
Ja, تیسو.
Yeah.
کیفت دانو.
Oh, she's lovely. Wow. I'm off to help the women feed the cows, but I didn't know that it would become a death-defying mission. We're just walking up to, we're going to cut some grass for the cows and feed them. They do that 3 times a day. Hello. Oops. I think I got too distracted with saying hello to the cow. Honestly, it's hard for me to keep up with these ladies. They're just jumping over streams and rocks in the village, like they've been doing it all their lives, which I suppose they have. But it's a new effort for me. A very strong woman. Strong woman.
Thank you. Super strong, Sean.
You're also very strong, and you also very strong. So here we are, just the speed with which they're cutting all the grass, very fast. All right, so I have to put them to the side, hold, and that, okay. It's just such a huge physical effort. I'm tired after half an hour. Tough job. Just look at that. Yeah, so I'm a little bit embarrassed just carrying this tiny little thing compared to those women who are, you know, have 10 times the weight on their backs every day. Wow, look at that. It's just a bunch of wooden planks above that pretty scary looking river.
Looking.
Wow, we're gonna go there. We're gonna cross it. Apparently we're gonna cross it. All right. You've done it so many times before. No one told me that the cows we were meant to feed happened to be on the other side of the river. And to make things more interesting, we need to take a shortcut, which means crossing the suspension bridge. I can't stop looking down because I need to be able to see where I'm walking, but looking down also means just getting really dizzy. And, oh my God. to ask if anyone has ever fallen, but I assume that people have. I just hope it's not me this time. You can't even imagine. Oh my God, it's swaying. Oh my God! 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 It's like, I don't know if it's the bridge that's moving or the water. Your perspective just completely changes once you're on it. It's crazy. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we have to cross it. We have to get to the other side. We're almost there. Really close now. We've done most of it. Yeah. Oh wow, they're so cute. Oh, hello, little ones. There's two of them. Oh, they're so precious.
Уехаем Джондор в Нусетке. Да. Khunjerab.
We've been roaming around this village for a little while, and when Shahid's uncle found out that we're filming here, he invited us to a local wedding. Is this a traditional Wahi wedding?
Yeah, of course. It's a big Pamiri wedding. You can find the same traditions in Afghanistan side, Tajikistan side, and Chinese side. Same tradition, same food, everything is same.
There are over 100,000 Wahi people spread over 4 countries, and they all share a common language derived from Persian. All these beautifully dressed ladies aren't just waiting around for nothing. They're actually taking part in a Wahi custom, which is waiting to welcome the bride and groom into the wedding. I guess I'll just go and wait with them then. Can I? Thank you. The Tajiks, who share cultural and religious ties with the Wahi people, believe that the eagle was the king of all animals and represents honesty, bravery, strength, and justice. Legend has it that while helping a Tajik man, one eagle laid down his life and before dying, asked the man to make a lute out of his wing bone. When he played the lute, the entire world was filled with happiness and people began to imitate the eagle soaring over the Pamir Mountains. Hence, the eagle dance. You know, I feel like I was very lucky to just be invited into these people's homes for a day in that tiny little mountain village. It's amazing how, despite the harshness of their reality, living here in the mountains, they make you feel like you're one of them. We're on our way to Sost, the last town inside of Pakistan on the Karakorum Highway. Our final destination, the Khunjerab Pass, the highest border in the world at 4,800 meters above sea level. From there, it's another 400 kilometers to Kashgar in Xinjiang, China.
Ali sher khuda to yod kerte me sari koi buland faryod kerte.
We've been driving up north towards the Chinese border just now, and we've stopped in Sost, which is actually an interesting place because it's the last town before the Chinese border itself. So we're going to try and find something to eat before we continue with our journey. I'm meeting with Mr. Wang, a veteran truck driver who's been crossing the border for over 30 years. Oh, great. Wow. Thank you.
谢谢.
Amazing. Wow.
谢谢，谢谢。
Tell me a bit about the road from Kashgar to Sost. What's that like for you as a driver?
这个现在我们来的就是次数比较多了，我们的这个很熟悉这个国家的这个气候和地理条件，我们适应了。以前的时候不行，以前5年路也不好，然后这个石头很多，危险的地方很多。我们从红吉拉普到苏斯特80公里的话，我们可能要走2天。 这个路不好嘛，要走2天，很危险。现在的话，我们中国把这个路修得很好，我们1天就来了，没有什么特别的危险，没有什么大的洪水，桥梁都很安全。
I'm just about to leave for the Chinese border actually. How long does it take to get there?
我们这个车子的话，从苏斯特海关出发，到红吉拉普80公里。 大约2小时可以到达。如果你愿意的话，我们可以出发。
Cool. All right. Let's go. Let's finish this and then we can go. Great. 谢谢。
我也很高兴有你一起同行。
So this is your truck?
对。
Great. Wow. In. That's so cool. Whew. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Wow, this is amazing. This is my first time in a truck of this size. That's one. But two, I just can't believe that we're going to be driving in this vehicle all the way up to the Chinese border. Because this is kind of what, you know, what the trade and the economy here between those two countries, between China and Pakistan, really rely on these kinds of cars. And I just love how this one has Hunza Xinjiang written all over it. So what happens if your truck breaks down in the middle of these mountains? What do you do?
可以这个在路上给巴基斯坦的司机或者巴基斯坦的这个过路的朋友帮忙，他们可以用出租车或者是摩托车把我们带到有人的地方，打电话。
I've seen a lot of photos of tourists just sort of posing in front of the Khunjerab Pass, which is the actual border crossing itself. Do you think it's that much of an interesting tourist destination, or do you think it's a bit silly of them?
洪吉拉普它是这个两国的友谊的界碑在那儿，都去看中国和巴基斯坦的国门啊。好吃的没有，有好看的风景，它有雪山。
Feels really bumpy suddenly on the road, but the road looks fine.
因为这个海拔很高，这洪吉拉普海拔5000多米，我们现在是往洪吉拉普方向出发。
You'd think that with a road that's this remote, you know, it might be very difficult to cross it, but actually it seems like there is a really good system in place to make sure that, you know, that trades can continue and that people can continue to cross. The army comes in to clean up any landslides, if any fall. From what the driver is saying, everybody's very helpful. Now, as much as I love the feeling of being in this grand truck, it's just so bumpy. I feel like I need to switch cars. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm hardcore enough for this.
不好意思，这个卡车就是非常颠，那我们就停下，你再换个车。
All right, I don't think we're gonna go all the way to Khunjerab, to the border, in this truck. So let's just say bye and get into an actual car. Thank you, sir. Thank you, 谢谢。谢谢。Even just driving up this road to the border, you know, we're climbing higher and higher, and it's just these constant switchback turns on the road. And temperature is dropping every few kilometers. We're now at 10 degrees Celsius. And my breath, I'm really short of breath. It feels like oxygen levels are going down. Strange sensation to be in this place. It feels out of this world. But that's it. That's the Chinese border right there. Khunjerab Pass. They even have the world's highest ATM right here at Khunjerab Pass. Wow, we're finally here. We've just arrived at Khunjerab Pass, the Chinese border. And, you know, this is the highest paved border crossing in the world at almost 4,800 meters. It's basically the height of Mont Blanc in France, which is the highest mountain in continental Europe. This is incredible. The reality is that Pakistan is still a very young nation, about 70 years old. So there are many things about the country that are still developing continuously, including its identity and its economy and its creative side, its people. There isn't much tourism here just yet. It's one of those paths less traveled for foreign tourists, unlike some of its cousins and neighbors, India or China. And I think that's what makes Pakistan so special to travelers, is that you still get a sense of authenticity, of things not being created for the tourist, of true hospitality. And this is why Pakistan is such a great place to travel with its own unique spirit that I have not experienced anywhere else. And that's what draws you in. And that's what keeps you feeling like you are part of Pakistan, even as a passenger, even as a guest. So I know that wherever my path will continue to take me, there will be a small piece of Pakistan that I will always carry in my heart.